one view is that when anyone who is new here, with some location, in the residence, those who are here for the first time, we're going to be here for the first time yesterday. Can you just see them? Can you just come and give you this so that we can go and take the water where I want to take the water from? You know, drinking water from the tap and water from the tap, no. And what is with that to the water ever going to do something? Sorry? It is unlimited. What you need to do to it is unlimited. You need to pray for it. Yes. Okay, so you need to pray for first before it's unlimited. Okay. And that's all. Closer. Come closer. 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 Spread you out. Well, you see, it's really for our faith levels. But so that you know that because all things are possible. You know, because we are here, these children, they analyze everything of us. They analyze everything. You know, some things you don't need to be told they are anointed, but they are anointed. Everything is anointed. You know, everything is anointed. You see, you don't need to be told it's anointed. These are, whatever, everything is just an overflow. You know? Because God just touches the zeros, that's everything. You know? Everything. It's just everything about praise shall God. Just anointed. Because the anointing of God is on us and in us. So like here, he gave us specifically the water from the bowl, the soil, he gave us as mediums. But it doesn't mean that what we, like this book said, everything. God just imparts on them. They are not necessarily medium, but when you hold that by faith, that it's a live book. It's not just a book which is just a book. It's a live book. The word in there is alive. It's alive. I mean, that's why when we were singing, you saw demons manifesting. It's just singing. We were just singing, but demons started, because the Holy Spirit started, he's here, he's always here. He's just here. You know, separation of darkness from light. So this is what it is with, you know. So now my brother, did you pray for the water? Huh? You see, God just does the things. That's why even as we pray, then you don't hear, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. Because it's in me. Why do you know? In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. He's there in me. He's there. When I touch you, there's darkness, it must come out. This now, darkness flashes out. She went and took the water. Yeah. She sprayed herself. But when you are drinking it, you are saying, yeah, just drink water. Eh? You are just drinking water? Why? Because you are blind. Because you are blind and you cannot see far. As a result, when your day of visitation comes, you will not see prospect when it comes. Just comes and goes, you know, I'm still waiting. Like that man of the prophet said, 38 years. He says, hey, John very well. Instead of seeing that Jesus is here, he said, each time I want to get him, someone else helps him. He was looking to the water and not Jesus was there. Many are like that. If you just be quickly,
there is one thing I
Shout Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Shout again, Jesus Christ. Enjoy.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, no.
What is it? What is it? I'll get further. What is happening to you? Okay.
From the care.
What's happening to you? Huh? Just do it. Okay.
Fire in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Fire all over body. Fire all over body. Fire in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Fire all over body. Fire. Who are you? Who are you?
I mean, I will not like Astro. Next Tuesday. I'm going to just go out and then go. I'm going to I just put the pasta. I'm going to put the pasta. So ask for a bit. Muscala of the moon. Ask for a woman. Maria don't put 3,000. Once I put a pasta. So I'm going to put money. So ask for a wee pee. I'm rolling.
Thank you, Father. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up, stand up. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ, I'm free.
Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ, I'm free.
You just want each one just to yourself. Want to see whether it's really what we said one by one. Just stand with your brother. Just pray yourself. Just pray yourself, man. Just pray yourself, yeah. Just pray yourself. Now we go to this person. Just pray yourself. Pray yourself. What's happening? Huh? What's happening? What is
I just feel like water only.
Like water, okay. Just like water. It's cold. Press it. Press it. Press. Press it. More. Press. Press it. Press. Press it. Press. Press it. Okay, straight. Okay, no, brother, you go and straight. Straight, straight. Straight, straight. Straight. Straight, straight. Straight. Straight more. Okay, what do you think is happening? This is water.
Maybe she can't take the beat. She can't take the beat.
What is the
Again.
Okay.
I can't tell you exactly what's happening. because it's not happening for me. So I can't tell you what's happening for her.
Straight, straight, straight. Straight, 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 straight. Okay. Okay. You spray, you spray. Stand. What are they? What are they? But before you get there, you just want to see whether the water is cold or whatever. Just spray yourself, start with the sauce. Spray yourself with this.
Just me!
Lord Jesus.
Lord Jesus.
That I may see.
That I may see.
That I may see.
That I may see.
Say you spirit of blindness.
You spirit of blindness.
Out!
Out!
You know, because of that blindness, you cannot believe God. You believe many reports that you receive from the others, but you cannot believe the word of God. Say you spirit of blindness.
You spirit of blindness.
What's the mission here? Speak up. What's the mission here? What do you want? You come to confront me. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. What do you want? Huh? My father. So why do you want to confront me? What have I done? What have I done?
You're taking away the kids.
Huh?
You're taking away the kids.
Who are you people?
Confusing.
Where? Where am I going to confusion? You have a kingdom? Do you have a kingdom anymore? Huh? So what? Speak up.
Watching you.
Watching me. Do what? Huh? Do what? How am I supposed to confuse you? How? How?
You're taking away the kids.
Who are your people? Who are your people? Speak up. I said, who are your people? Huh?
The sinners.
The sinners.
Drunkards. Prostitutes.
Huh? How am I taking them away? How? How? How am I taking them away? I said, how? Huh? They're coming to this church. Where do you want to send them, yourself? Which churches do you want to send them? Huh? Which ones are false prophets? Huh? And who else? And who else? Huh? Who? Huh? And who else? Huh? And who else? And who else? Who else? I say who else? Amongst the false. Who is the major one? Huh? So that's why you want to send you. Huh? So you, what has this place to do? Huh? How? How?
You're destroying the kingdom.
Huh?
You're destroying the kingdom.
So you're angry? Huh? So you come to confront me? Huh? 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 You are foolish. Where else is within this body? Where else? I said, where else? Huh? So what? How many? How many? Huh? 5. And where else? Where else? Huh? Spirit! On which side? Father side. And where else? And where else? Do not worship. Huh? How many queens? How many? How many? And where else? Where else? I said where else? Spirit of death. How many have you killed? How many have you killed? Huh?
So many people.
Say what?
So many people.
So many people. How did you kill them? Cause accident. And where else? Huh? Seduction spirit. How do you operate in there? How do you operate? How do you operate? How do you operate? You use the eyes and what else? That's all. Okay, use the blessing. That's how you use the eyes. Huh? What of his spiritual husband? How are you operating? Say what? How are you operating in the land? You didn't want to be seen. Say what? You're hiding. Why? Why? Why were you hiding? Why? Speak up.
I don't want to listen to this.
You want to listen to this. So what are you destroyed in the life? Everything.
We're trying to the
false progress. How are you trying to go ahead? How? Friends. And you're putting doubt in there. Yeah, doubt. That's what you're using. Now, foolish man, you know the rule. You know the rule in this class. Now!
I wrote this word!
Say what?
Yes!
You wrote
this word! Not me!
So that sign, what does that mean? What does that sign mean? The world belongs to you. So that sign is what? Say what? You're in control, not anymore. I said you know the rule. Now! For Jesus Christ. Now stand up. Stand up.
All of you, remove. Remove the things that come. Everything. Remove. Remove. Remove your doubts, your worry, anxiety. Remove everything. Everything. Fire on the body. Remove everything. Fire on the body. And who are you? Who are you? Speak up, who are you? You are the womb. The beast. How do you manage? Fire! How do you manage the beast? You give people what? Spiritual blindness. And what else? Speak up, what else? What? Give you money. And what else? So we have the beast from where? From the ocean. And who else? Who else do this one? Who else? What? Mammon. You mammon. How do you want it? You steal money. How do you steal money? And what else do you use? Speak up. Those who have money worship you. And what else? And what? They worship you first. It's hard to be rich. And who else? Speak up, what are you? The giant man. Now walk, gentlemen, walk. And who else? The tiger. Walk, take, walk. Move, take, move. Move, take. Move faster. And who else? Still in this body. Who else? Who else? Who else? Cobras. How many cobras? How many speak up? 5 cobras. You cobra, move. Move. On the ground. 1. On the ground. Move. Faster. I said faster. Faster. Next to you, yes. Paul. What are you? Speak up. What are you? Speak up, what are you? Who? Down. Out your head. Out your head. You have got what?
I got people to worship.
Or you got people to worship your idols?
There are many idol worshippers, very many.
So what happened to those who worship your idols? Speak up!
I give them money.
You give them what?
Money.
Money. What else?
They occupy idols.
Idols.
The government. You know, the big companies.
So you tell God, what happened to you with the ark of God? Speak up! Speak up! What happened to you? You fell. Speak up. Speak up, you what?
I fell.
You fell. How did you fall?
I fell.
How? Speak up.
I had to bow.
You have to bow. What caused you to bow?
There's only one God.
Which one? Speak up! Which one? The same one you bowed then, we are going to bow today. Fire! Bow for Master Jesus. Before I count to 3. 1, 2, bow. Now prostrate for Master Jesus. Good job, one. Prostrate. Stand up. Who else is with you? Station of spirit. How to manage?
Because people
Because of
worship ancestors.
ancestors. And who else is in this body? Who else? Besides you two. Who else?
Pride.
Pride. And what you got is to fire! Fire everybody! Fire the stomach! Huh? Unforgiveness. Bitterness. And who else? Temper. Who else? And that. From which side? Father side. What are you causing today? Delay in progress. So who else is still remaining in this body? Who else? Speak up! Speak up, who else? Laziness. And what else did you give her? That's all. Now do everything. Everything was yours. Everything. Everything. Fire stomach. Fire stomach. Fire stomach. Release everything. Everything. Also smoke. Fire. Fire. Come out. The air that you're breathing. Fire. You gotta let us tell you what. Fire. 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 Oh. Oh. Jesus' name. Free. In Jesus' name. Free. Now stand up. Stand up, baby. How are you? Fine. What's the vision? How are you feeling now? Speak up. They say things just separate.
Good morning, church. My name is Mutenda Marapara, and I would like to glorify God for the deliverance that I got through coming to this ministry. I'm mainly going to talk about marine spirits because they were the dominant spirits in my life. I think I got initiated into the marine kingdom when I was young. Growing up, I had a passion for modeling. I remember I used to contest in beauty pageants when I was in primary school, and I used to win a lot of beauty pageants. So when I went to high school, it became serious. I remember I started clubbing, going to nightclubs, and I had so many boyfriends, and I would sleep around with guys during that time. And during that time also, I got pierced on my tongue and on my navel. Okay, this is the picture. Okay, this is my mouth here. and this is the name there. So at that time as well, I started to take this modeling thing seriously because I thought it was a talent and I thought I was pursuing my dreams. I participated in a lot of beauty pageants, and I also contested in beauty pageants at national level. Okay, these are some of the pictures. So I didn't know that this whole modeling thing was connected to the marine kingdom and the kingdom of darkness. I just thought that it was normal, and since I was a teenager, you know how teenagers operate, I just wanted to be popular. So the whole clubbing, I continued with clubbing and dating different men, and I also would post pictures of myself on social media. So I would post pictures of myself on Facebook, different poses, and I was so photogenic. Well, that's what people used to say. So there's a time I posted my picture on Facebook, and a certain woman sent me a message in my inbox, and she asked me if I wanted to do an advert, a billboard for a very big company. So I agreed because I wanted to be famous, and I had a strong passion for modeling, and you know, I wanted to appear on billboards. You know, I just wanted to be noticed by people. So she sent me her contact details, and I got hold of her, and I auditioned for, I did a photo shoot. I auditioned and I managed to do an advert, a billboard for a very big company, and I got paid. And I used the money to buy clothes since I just wanted to look glamorous all the time. So this whole clubbing business carried on. So there's a day that I went to a nightclub and I met this woman in a nightclub, the one who had invited me to do the billboards. And she said that she owned a modeling agency, so she asked me if I wanted to join the agency, and I agreed. So I joined the agency, and we'll do adverts for companies, we'll do my workshops and other things. So, and I would get paid for that. So as time went on, she said we need to have an identity. So the name of the agency was Prestige. So she printed some t-shirts. They were written with Prestige, and the I for Prestige, it was a mermaid. There was a woman, I look take a long dress with a tail. So I carried on with the whole modeling career. So during that time, I think the marine spirits, they became strong in my life. It's like wherever I would go, even to the nightclubs, I would just get noticed by men. Wherever I would go, I would draw attention. And as you saw from the video, I had seduction spirits, and I would like to believe the spirits, they worked hand in hand with the marine spirits, because just by merely looking at someone, that person would just start to lust after me. And I remember I would just get a lot of comments about my eyes, especially from guys, but also I would also receive the same comments from women, and they would say that you've got beautiful eyes, there's something about your eyes, but they wouldn't really say exactly what it is. So there was a lot of pressure and competition in the modeling industry. So I had different boyfriends, and I would use them to buy me clothes, expensive weaves, and I remember I would spend about $350 on my hair.
For how long would that weave last, for instance?
Basically with these weaves, like they cut it from someone's head, like my Brazilians, Peruvians, and all. So it can last forever because it's somebody's hair. So I would buy expensive weaves.
expensive.
Yes, they were extremely long, eh? I'm sure. Okay, they would go up to, okay, and you know, for some reason I just hated my hair, my natural hair. I just could not live without a weave. I just had to make sure that wherever I was, I had long hair.
You hated your natural hair.
I hated my natural hair.
She's honest with herself. Many are not happy with their natural hair. Okay.
Okay, so there's a time we went to Kumba and we had a power cut, and I heard sounds of babies in the house in my room, and we don't have kids in our house, so I got really scared and I ran out of my room. So my mother came into my room and she prayed, and then afterwards I slept, but I had this fear in me. So I remember, you know, I had a friend, so, you know, I was just telling you, you could trust my friends, I was just telling you, you know, I can't sleep in my room anymore. Like, this day I heard babies talking in my room and I'm really scared. And she said, I know someone who can help you. And I would like to believe it was the devil's plan. So she took me to this woman who was into traditional healing. So I went there to seek help because I was scared. I had nowhere to rush to. Instead of addressing my problem, she just started to say, you've got marine spirits. And the way she talked, she made it sound as if it was a good thing to be possessed with marine spirits. You know, the people who believe in marine spirits and who also worship marine spirits, and I'd like to believe that she was a worshiper of marine spirits. So, okay, me and my friend and she gave me a necklace. So during that time, my marine spirits they became very strong in my life. I would just have control over things that I would not understand. I remember I would just say to Johnny jokingly, you know, I think I need to date a guy who drives a Range Rover, and place of 2 weeks, this is not cooperation. And I would just say I want to date a white guy now. Place of 2 weeks or a week, this is not cooperation with a white guy. And I also could make bad things happen to people. If I would argue with someone, something bad would happen to that person. I remember at one point I had an argument with this guy. Later on he had an accident. I'm somewhere, and he later called on to apologize. Actually, it's an accident. It happened several occasions. And these marine spirits also, they were tormenting me in a way. I remember my life was stagnant. I could not find employment anywhere. I could not get employed. My life just revolved around modeling and dating several guys. And during that time I was at university. I remember towards exams, I would want to study towards exams, and each time I did journey I want to study, something tragic would happen to me. But I managed to finish my studies through the grace of God, though I didn't have a relationship with God during that time. And I also got delivered from ulcers. Because of drinking, I would drink strong stuff like whiskeys. I wouldn't get drunk if I drink ciders. Like if I had to drink a cider, I would have to take tequila shots before that. So I developed ulcers in my stomach, and I got to a point where I could not eat certain food. I could not eat apples. I could not chew gums. I could not drink soft drinks. And wherever I was, I would make sure that I had medication on me. I would buy this fluid for ulcers. I couldn't spend 3 hours in DiCOHP. I wouldn't walk. It was so painful. So I would like to glorify God because I received my first deliverance when I went to Chirezi, and I got, it's like a veil was removed in my face when I got my first deliverance. I just started to think, what is it that I'm doing with my life? What is going on in my life? I started to reflect on my life. And in that moment, I got rid of the piercings. I threw the rings away. I remember when I was still in the world, I would say, I don't know, I've got a bond with my piercings. I just felt that they were part of me. Wherever I would go, I would have the rings on me. So I threw them away, and I also disconnected myself from the guys that I used to associate with, and I also pulled out of that modeling agency. And through the medium of the anointing soil and the water, I would pray at home, and before I sleep, I would sprinkle the anointing soil on my bed. So as time went on, I lost that desire for weave. And one day, before I decided to cut my hair, I was on YouTube and I watched a video of Chico. She was talking about where those weaves come from. She was saying, Hansi, they're like crowns. And she was saying that some of them, they come from under the sea. That's what she said. So that's when I decided to cut my hair. And I lost that desire for fashion. And the ulcers, I got delivered. Now I can actually fast. I can spend the whole day without eating. I no longer experience those pains. And also I can now eat all the stuff that I couldn't eat before. I can eat apples, I can drink soft drinks. And also I recently started to do another program at Zimbabwe Open University, and I haven't been facing any challenges in my studies. I can actually study 2 weeks before an exam, and I can manage to pass. And so that's my testimony. I would like to glorify God for that.
Now, what's your advice on this?
My advice comes from Psalms chapter 1, Psalms 1 verse 1 to 4, which says, blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of scoffers, but his delight is in the word of God, and upon it he meditates day and night. For he shall be like a tree planted in the streams of the rivers, which bears fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither. In whatever it does, he prospers.
Amen. Amen. God bless you. The first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first.